against you.
You're acting like a
moron. Wait a second. Wait a second. In my back pocket.
Watch how funny this is. Go ahead.
Watch this.
No, don't hate me.
FBI agents hold significant authority, often surpassing that of regular police officers. But what unfolds when FBI agents make errors and local cops attempt to apprehend them? In this case, a group of officers approached a man on the street, asserting that he resembled a criminal they were searching for. Unbeknownst to them, he was an undercover FBI agent on the verge of a surprising act.
Not. Are you Jake? No, I'm not Jake. Hi, you look like Jake.
There you go. I look like Jake.
You're Jake.
The man expressed his discontent with the encounter, accusing the officers of harassment.
You guys are not going to try to manhandle me. I'm not under arrest. I didn't do nothing.
The tension escalated with mutual accusations of harassment. The man in question questioned whether he was being detained, to which the officers responded affirmatively. They claimed to have stopped him because he resembled a wanted individual. However, it's important to note that the law requires officers to have reasonable suspicion of a crime before making an arrest, suggesting that their actions may have exceeded their authority.
Go ahead. Matter of fact, look at my ID.
The exchange continued with loose justifications for the detention, and the officers acknowledged the possibility of being wrong in their approach. This statement is both unprofessional and alarming. If an officer feels comfortable applying such flawed logic in this situation, there's a concern they might do the same in more critical scenarios, potentially jeopardizing public safety.
You guys are supposed to be upstanding fucking citizens.
They're not. They're bogus as
upholding the
shit.
law. You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers I've met. Let's go.
In the video, the individual initially questions the officer's actions, displaying frustration at being mistaken for someone else due to racial profiling. He challenges their assumptions and claims that his identification is in his back pocket. Subsequently, he reveals an official FBI ID card.
Oh my God! No, get the fuck off me, dude. Get off me, dude.
Bro,
You're
you
a fucking
fucked up.
Matter of fact, I need your cards. I need your supervisor over here. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your...
Proving that he is not the person they are looking for, and indicating that the officers are now facing serious trouble. The video shows a shift in the officer's behavior. After seeing the FBI ID, one officer avoids direct eye contact with the individual. The situation escalates, and the individual demands the presence of a supervisor while expressing strong dissatisfaction with the officer's conduct.
Him, this tough guy, and this guy here.
No, what do you mean? I look like him. I need your guys' supervisor. Sir, can you please come here? Are you the supervisor? These guys are rich.
While the officers ultimately treat the FBI agent with respect upon learning his true identity, the entire incident is poorly handled and unprofessional. This contrasts with the case of ATF agent Burke, who was mistreated by the police, leading to a lawsuit against them. However, when he arrived, the residents refused him access and instead called the police. The officers were provided with Agent Burke's badge number, but treated the situation as a break-in, regarding Burke as a potential criminal.
Get on the ground now!
I'm a federal agent.
917-110-3.
The video shows Burke being confronted by police officers who demand to see his hands and identification. Despite Burke identifying himself as a federal agent, the situation escalates, and he initially refuses to comply with the officers' orders to get on the ground, likely to ensure they can verify if he's armed. Burke appears to believe that, as a federal agent, he is not bound by the orders of municipal police.
Wait a second, I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket. We're getting you secured for it. Please, wait.
However, this raises concerns, as anyone could falsely claim federal status to evade police orders. The situation further intensifies, with verbal exchanges between Burke and the officers. Eventually, with the arrival of a second officer, Burke complies and lies down on the ground. Despite these events, it's essential to recognize that following police orders in such situations is crucial for everyone's safety, and to allow officers to assess the circumstances accurately. In the recorded incident, Burke urgently requested the officers to retrieve his ID from his back pocket, while informing them of his role as an ATF agent on assignment.
Fucking federal agent!
Who's your supervisor?
Despite his requests, the officers decided to detain him and transport him to their patrol vehicle. During the encounter, Burke pleaded with the officers to assist him, citing his medical condition.
I need air. Sir, please, call an ambulance. I'm asking for an
You
ambulance.
got a medic coming. Get in the car.
Sir, I don't need the medic.
He also asked for their help to retrieve his federal credentials. The officers continued to detain Burke, insisting that he follow their commands. Following the incident, Burke questioned the necessity of their actions and expressed frustration about having to prove his identity. Despite his cooperation, he was placed into the patrol vehicle by the officers. The officers detained Burke in their patrol vehicle for an extended period, before eventually releasing him without pursuing charges. Burke filed a lawsuit against the Columbus Police Department, alleging excessive force and unlawful arrest, stemming from an incident causing physical and mental harm. He was subsequently reassigned to administrative roles, and the case is ongoing.
It's all on video.
Don't even argue with him. Just let him yell. Just let him yell.
In contrast, Mac Proctor, an alleged undercover agent, demonstrated how police can act improperly without provocation. A parking dispute ensued when he waited for a food order during his delivery shift. Despite Mac's exercise of his rights, the officer escalated the situation, detaining him. This incident raises questions about the officer's actions and the importance of understanding the law.